Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to use the file cabinet page within your teacher portfolio. You will notice that I am under Standard 1 and I have at the very bottom add file, add link, add drive, move to, delete, and subscribe to changes. This is all you really need to do to this website is just continue to add your content for each standard. And why I chose the file cabinet pages is because it is very user friendly. You can add any type. Some of you might have your content in Google Drive, some of you might have it in your computer, some might be a web link. It fits all needs. So I want to demonstrate a few ways on how to upload the content. So for example, in this particular standard one, I would need to click on add file, and let's say I want to add seating charts as one of my content. So I'm going to go ahead and click on seating chart. This is just a PDF that I printed out of JMC. As it takes a minute to upload, you'll notice the seating chart will appear at the bottom here, and it's just a PDF. But obviously if I had 6 sections of Algebra 1, I would want all 6 PDFs in there to show that I had a seating chart for each class. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Move to New Folder. I just want to organize my website a little bit to help the administrator look at my content, showing that I have 6 different seating charts. So you'll notice now I have a new folder called Seating Chart. And I can click on the box next to the seating chart PDF, and then you can then click on Move to the new created folder called Seating Chart. And you can see this is the process you would need to repeat for each particular seating chart PDF. You would upload the PDF, then move it to seating chart. You can obviously, if you had more than one, you could select more than one folder or file at a time. So that's an example of how to organize it as a folder within File Cabinet. Now, like I said, it could be used for any type. Maybe you have a classroom website that you want to add. I can then click on Add Link, and I always want to make sure I have the right link to add. So the first text field is to get the URL. So I'm going to leave this open and open a new tab, and I'm just going to, for example, I'm going to just go ahead and copy the Atlantic website as my option, as this is my classroom website. I'm going to use the shortcuts Command-C, go back to my Standard 1 tab, and click Command-V as in Velcro. I could then Command-V here as well and display atlanticaschools.org. But I'm going to go ahead and just type in, so it's easier to understand, classroom website. I can also put a description here saying this is used to demonstrate communication with students and parents. You can obviously add that as well. And I'm going to go ahead and click Add. Now you'll notice here I have a classroom website. Now the last option you can do is add from your drive. Now I need to make this very clear. You can add any content from your drive, but you have to make sure the actual document is shared correctly as well. The document has the overall rights. So if I, for example, uploaded this untitled document, the only person that has rights to that document is Jane, who's the account I am under. No one else can view it. So if I wanted to share this document with, or I wanted to have everybody see it, I'd make sure the permissions of anyone has a link to that document. Now, for example, I know this one has access that everybody has access to, and I want to share this Osmo document. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one. But if, for example, if I wanted to change the permissions on any of the documents I've already uploaded, where would you go? You would go to your drive and change that document permission. So, oops. So I would go to my Google Drive, and let's say, for example, I wanted to make sure that permission is correct from Osmo. I could either click on the document before, or I could go back in here and find it as well and change it. So if I wanted to find that Osmo, I could then click on here, get the link, copy that one. You also see the correct permissions as well. So that is something to keep in mind. And so on. So make sure you have the right permissions, anyone with a link that can view that document, or if it is something private that you don't only want your administrator to see, is then share that document just to that administrator so he or she can see it. So if you have questions on the sharing permissions, keep that in mind. We should be pretty familiar by now with the sharing permissions within Google Drive, but please understand, even though your site might be shared correctly, the document still has the overall rights. So in the sense, you have many ways you can organize your file cabinet page, and each standard 1 through 8 is set up the same. If you do want to update the particular content inside the page, for example, what I'm referring to is this particular stuff, you would then need to click on the pencil icon. That is how you update the content inside here. But any of the file cabinet page, you just need to click on it, and then you'll have these options down here. And again, the only owners and editors have rights to add any content on this website. As an administrator, they will not see this if you share it to them with view only rights. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.